No.
Hello viewers, and welcome to my today's video. I am at my usual Michorani farm, trying to, this time round I'll take you around my corn or maize farm and what I've planted this season. It's rainy season in as much as I have drip lines on the beds, but I've not used any irrigation. This is purely the work of rain, the work of God. Firstly, before I even turn the camera to show you the maize I've planted, I would wish to thank you all for staying focused and staying tuned to my channel. Once again, it's me again by Elder EM. Kindly subscribe, continue liking and sharing for more content and for more viewership. Thank you, and kindly join me in the journey to my corn farming. As you can see clearly, this is my corn. This is my maize. It's approximately over 6 feet tall. I've planted Haraka hybrid type of maize, and this is how the layout. On each bed I've planted 3 rows. The first row, second row, and then the third row. The spacing is as you can see, it's 30 centimeters apart for better yield. So currently I'm with my farmman Mr. Mongela.
Yes.
Habari yako bwana Mongela? Salimia wateja.
Yes.
Asante sana. Tutembee pamoja tuwaonyeshe kilimo mambo leo na kilimo cha mahindi. Urefu wako ni size gani? Wewe ni kama futi 5 inches 8 wewe. Yes. Na hii mahindi vile naiona ni futi 6 inchi 3.
Yes.
Na kwa kweli raundi hii bwana Mongela tumebarikiwa sana. Nafurahi vile kilimo chetu kimekuja vizuri. As you can see viewers, I'm actually lost in my maize plantation. They are taller than me. I think this time round, everything remaining constant, my harvest will be very, very good, a bumper harvest, because the size of the maize tells you the kind of produce we expect. So walk along with me. This is maize, and sometimes referred to as corn. I really don't know the difference between maize and corn. This side of Eastern Kenya, this side of Makueni, and Kenya in particular, we refer this to maize. But at times I see content from the US, people referring this to corn. And hizi zimeanguka. This happened yesterday. There was a hailstorm which really did us a lot of damage, but we are trying to control. It was so strong to an extent it fell our maize plant, but we are controlling. I know they will be fine within the shortest time possible. But currently, this is my farm tour. The sun is not doing as good, really. Oh yeah, from here you can see very well. This is now my corn farming or maize farming. This is once again at my Michorani farm in Kibwezi region, Kambu area, where we do a lot of farming. This time we've been favored by rains. I can see my chicken around too. Probably it's accompanied us for the farm tour. This is purely corn. I've planted on each block. Each block has bed 1, bed 2, bed 3, bed 4, bed 5, bed 6. I've planted 3 rows on each bed. So This is what is happening at Michorani farm. The sun is too bright today, but I hope they can see my crop which has come out very well. This is a corn farming or maize farming, and we thank God for it. We are very appreciative. I'm taking you on a farm tour so that you get to see how my corn is faring. It's 6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. This is the damage caused by the hailstorm yesterday. Chukua hiyo. Tutapatia ng'ombe. The good thing about farming, even the one which have fallen, you give them to your cows. So you don't lose really. Everything here has a purpose and it goes to a designated use. So the corn which is fallen, you give it to your cows and they feed on it. So this is corn farming. The sun is too bright this time around. It's in the evening, but I'll try and shoot better videos. Yes, this is my corn farming in Michorani farm. As you can see, I've planted in rows for ease of cultivation and removal of weed. What you can see, the masses you see down here, those are weeds which we have uprooted to give them space to grow and realize their full potential. This is how we plant them. And this time around, over there, I can see my water tower down over there. That's my water tower. But this time around, when it's rainy season, you don't need to irrigate anything. Everything grows naturally because God has given us rains. And we thank Him so much for the rains. So this is my corn farming. I think I'll do my video in reverse this time round due to the sun rays, so that they don't affect the quality of my video. This is basically corn farming. I'm telling you, this time round the maize is tall, over 6 foot. Over 6 foot tall. And we expect some bumper harvest. They have not yet started producing by this time, in the next year, this is part of it. They've started producing the small, what do you call this really? This is a maize. This is how it starts shooting out. And in the next 30 days, we expect to harvest. In the next 1 month, let's say by in the next 30 days to 40, we expect to harvest dry maize from this maize plantation. So this is now corn, very healthy. The type I've planted, which suits this size, is Haraka hybrid. And I did it purposely so that just in event the rains disappear, I can irrigate. But I thank God I've not done anything. This is God's work. Amazing God's work. This is irrigation, rainwater. I've not done any irrigation. So let's continue the viewing. I can see my good friends have not removed the weed on this section. It looks ugly, but I'm very sure they'll do it within the time, the shortest time possible before the weeds mess our farming. This is basically corn farming. This section, these are 6 weeks old. 6 weeks old corn, and it's doing very well. On this other section, which I'm taking you, this is now a different block from what I was showing you. This is what I was showing you, and you can see the amazing work of rain God's doing. This is equally a different block. This block is roughly 4 weeks old. There was a variance because we were trying to prepare the place. We do it slowly. Make sure that we apply manure. This is organic. Mine is organic farming. No fertilizer at all. We apply manure and then plant. So you can see the work of our hands. There's a section here which seems to have been left behind. Or hii ndio mlipanda mwisho? Okay, they are not late for anything. I mean, they are not late. I'm very sure they are going to catch up with the rest. This area will catch up with the rest. And I'm very sure by the time of harvest, the story will be different. You can see that other far end, the maize is doing very well. I'm taking you there. So this is a section we just come from, which looks great. Beautiful corn farming. This is now beautiful. I expect a bumper harvest this time around. I really can't estimate the number of sacks, but I know they'll be sufficient. They will be sufficient, if I may say. When we come to this section, which was planted much later, the maize is doing very well. I can see it's green in color, very green. Probably from the video you can see it appears a bit yellowish. It's not yellow. This is just because of the sun reflection. I'm doing this video at around 5:30 p.m. and in fact I can even see my very own shadow. I'm filming my shadow. This is water. This is rainwater. Rainwater, which this is all rainwater. Like I told you, we've not dripped anything. There was no drip irrigation. This is purely the work of God. So this is corn farming, mahindi, maize farming in Kenya, in Kibwezi region, Makueni County, Africa. So if you like my video and you continue viewing my video, kindly remember to subscribe, like and share. Press the bell for constant updates when I post videos. And I'm sure I'll continue bringing you some beautiful videos on farming activities, which I do and the fellow farmers do around this area and generally in Kenya. So this is corn farming, maize farming. I'm telling you, the spacing, like I told you, the spacing is 30 centimeters from one end to the other. This is from here to here to this one. This is supposed to be a sucker. This is from here to this one to this other maize here. That is 30 centimeters. As you can see, the spacing. The spacing is very important, my fellow farmers and my dear viewers. If you need to get a good harvest, you must space your maize very well. Give it like 30 centimeters for proper growth and remove all this. These are suckers and they are not good to the parent maize. When you don't remove the suckers, expect to be messed. So this is corn farming at its best. I've applied manure on the soil and the rains have been abundant in this region. So in as much as this region is semi-arid area, we expect a good harvest. We expect a reward from our Creator because we work hard. To achieve all this, we work hard. So I hope you are enjoying the viewing of the corn, and more so those of us in urban areas who've not gotten a chance of doing farming, of which I really encourage them to get into farming. Farming is the backbone of this nation, and we must support it. We must support farming to the very end. This is all corn. This is all corn farming. There is a small section which I've integrated with pigeon peas. There were spaces, so I decided to plant a few pigeon peas. Pigeon peas is what we refer to in Kiswahili as mbaazi, and they are doing very well. I've planted the Katumani breed. Katumani breed takes around 3 months to mature, and currently these ones are around 6 weeks old, equally these pigeon peas I'm holding here. And you can see it started flowering. These are flowers and some young pods. So this is pigeon peas, pigeon farming, which I've integrated. But basically, this video is about corn farming. And this is corn. This is maize. Maize farming. All this. I've done around 7 acres of maize, and God willing, I expect a bumper harvest. I want to thank you sincerely for accompanying me in this farm tour, supporting my channel. Your viewership matters a lot to me. Continue viewing, subscribing for more content. I really feel encouraged when I see more subscriptions, so keep subscribing. For those of you who have not subscribed, kindly, if you are new in this channel, it's me again by Elder EM. Continue subscribing, or if you are new, this is the first time you're watching this video, kindly subscribe to support the work of my hands and for more content. For now, I think we've heard enough of the farm tour. This is corn farming. If you have any questions, suggestions on how I can improve on my farming, kindly comment on the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to interact with you on farming in this part of Kenya. For now, I would say thank you. Thank you very much, viewers, and see you. Bye-bye.